Married at First Sight, Season 14, Episode 11, and this video is for Steve and Noi. I've done separate videos for the other couples. Please be sure to check them out, and at the end of this video, there'll be a link, and you can click on the next video. But I'm uploading videos all day. But this is for Steve and Noi. Is it just me, y'all, or do you feel like this couple is just stuck? I mean, Steve has been unemployed since before they got married, and you mean to tell me they still haven't had a serious conversation about this job thing? You mean to tell me they still haven't had it on camera for us to get some more information about? I mean, Martha Shark has had a job, got another job, and lost that job. But yet here we are still stuck talking about Steve and Noi. And it's so weird because then you have Steve's talking about, well, you have to admit, Noi, I've been trying to talk to you about it, but you've just been so busy. What the heck? What are we talking about? Is Steve trying to tell us that he has sat down and tried to talk about his employment situation, but Noi has said, oh, I'm too busy, I got work and other things I need to do? I don't believe that. Maybe the conversation is because Steve just keeps repeating the same old thing, that he doesn't want to go back to a 9-to-5. And Noi is saying that's the only thing she's comfortable with. And as a result, they don't make any progress. They're almost just like two people stuck in time. So there really doesn't become a conversation because they're just repeating the same things over and over. That's kind of how I feel about everything. I feel like these two aren't making any progress. I know they sit around and talk about they talk for 3 hours after the camera leaves, but I don't know if you're talking 3 hours every single night, 7 days a week. That's 21 hours. And you mean to tell me no Excel spreadsheet has been broken out, no bank statements have been shown? What the heck is going on here? Now Steve is starting to complain about his domestic duties, that Noi wants him to cook breakfast for him, take sushi out, do all these domestic duties. So now Steve is complaining about the housework, but plus don't want to work. I don't know. This sounds awfully familiar. You know, Noi, she's passive aggressive. You know, she doesn't say things, but she does things. And this whole thing about her not wanting to do any housework, or her, you know, kind of passing along all the housework on to Steve. This, I'm telling you, this is almost like a sit-in, like a protest. I think she is so upset about this whole money situation and Steve's unwillingness to address it in the way that Noi wants it to be addressed. She's basically staging a sit-in, a walkout. She walking out of all domestic duties. When she had lunch with her girlfriend, she says, yeah, I do love him and all, and I think he's a wonderful man. But she said, love ain't everything. Noi has pretty much said, you know what? Love ain't gonna keep her married. He better come up with something. And I really don't know where this is headed, you guys. I really don't know. Noi said he's 80% good, 20% bad, but she's saying that 20% bad can tear it all down. You know, Steve really did have a bad game plan from the beginning. He should have never been making this sort of life adjustment at the beginning of a marriage, especially marrying a stranger, because quitting your job and becoming an entrepreneur or opening a business or going freelance is something that takes a lot of trust from your spouse. And he didn't have that trust up front with Noi. He didn't even know Noi. So I think he's put a lot of pressure on the marriage from the very beginning that he really shouldn't have done. He didn't think this out at all. We have seen from Noi that Noi is very traditional. She's traditional in a lot of things, not just this job thing. She's traditional in a lot of things. In fact, I started calling Noi the No, like Noi, N-O-I. I started calling her No, N-O-I, no, because she knows how to say no very quickly. They so busy enjoying boat rides and eating sushi and taking a dog for a walk that they're just skipping over these really deep conversations about this money thing. And they really need to dig in. And I think they need to capture it on camera. I don't even know why we haven't seen it yet. I don't know if this is just for production, so we stay invested in this couple, or what, if this is just their whole storyline. Because if this wasn't their issue, I don't even know what we'd be watching them for anymore. They would just be fine, right? So maybe they thought they'd be too boring if they didn't have this whole money thing as an issue. Is this just something to get some ratings for TV or what? Because I'm just lost over it. Steve, you know, he's able to know that, you know, Noi lets her feelings fester, and she doesn't always say what she likes to do. Like I said, she doesn't say it, but it comes out in her emotions and her actions. You know, she's passive aggressive. But at this point in time, the pressure isn't on Noi, to be honest with you. The pressure is on Steve. He needs to step up. He's the one that's created this problem. He's supposed to be the leader of the family. He's supposed to be the man of the household. He's the one stepping into this. He needs to step up. And I want to hear how he's going to step up, because right now it just seems like he's just stuck on the sideline saying, I'm not going back to work in no 9 to 5. And Noi saying, I don't feel comfortable unless you have a 9 to 5. It doesn't even seem to be about the money anymore, because when Dr. Viviana said, hey, what if he had money saved up? Noi still said no to that. It wasn't even about savings anymore. It was about, no, he needs to get up every day and go to a job, a 9 to 5. That seems like that's all she's comfortable with. She over here talking about kids, and Jasmine talking about, am I going to be an auntie? You ain't going to be no auntie, not till they get this money thing straightened out. So I don't even know why they have any other kind of conversations. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, because, I'm starting to get really lost with this couple. I really am. Talk to you later. Bye.